Hi guys, this is going to be my last video, and it's just a wrap-up video to get to the main point of why I'm doing this. But firstly, before I get there, I interviewed a friend of a friend, and I just want to read to you kind of what she said, what she said to me. Now, she has been participating in sports since she was about 3 years old. She was in hockey, t-ball, baseball, dancing, and she's been doing kickboxing for the last decade and a half. And she found that a lot of public opinions were that it's women shouldn't be in professional sports or even sports in general. But she loves the idea of seeing women in sports and professional sports because it's empowering to see women succeed, and especially in sports that were thought to only have men in them. Now, she also told me that in her particular sport, she doesn't see anything wrong with women competing, which is her sport of martial arts. She said it's courageous, and if they have the courage to compete, then they should be able to. And in her opinion, competition is just another way to find out where you stand with basic skills and what you've learned, and put it to good use. Now, she's competed in competitions. She's competed in 3 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments so far. And in her exact words, she says, "I love the adrenaline rush you get before you call out your group. Then once the referee says go, it's go time. A million things are running through your brain in regards to technique. Then when you can predict the move and counter it before you're submitted, the feeling is indescribable. For me, it's a complete confidence booster. Love competing, and I look forward to compete in the near future." Now, what this tells me is it's a great way for women to prove themselves. I mean, like I said, why not, right? I mean, men have gotten tons of chances to prove themselves. Why not women? I mean, yes, in some sports there are women. You know, as I've been talking about mixed martial arts, there's Ronda Rousey and whatnot. But even in like other sports, like tennis, for example, like there's Caroline Wozniak, Maria Sharapova. But even then, I feel like from what I've seen, I watched lots of tennis, and I've seen ads and whatnot. But men are still prominent. I mean, you got the top 3 players: Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and Novak Djokovic, who are very prominent. But even like some sports like hockey or basketball, yes, there's the WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball Association, but no one really talks about it, And same with hockey. I mean, there's all these great hockey players. I mean, and we get to see them in the World Championships every year, every 4 years, the Olympics, Winter Olympics to be more specific. But they're just as exciting. I mean, men get to prove themselves and show off their skill. So why not women? And that's why I'm doing this, because I want you out there, myself included, to create awareness of these women, because there's real talent out there, and we should encourage women to go, to pursue this, and we should give them more options to pursue this. I mean, there's lots, like a lot of hockey players. They were male hockey players in the NHL. They always say they were encouraged as a young man or a young boy from the time they were a kid. But we don't hear the stories from women. I think they should be encouraged, and I encourage you. If you know a great woman athlete, you should encourage her to pursue her sport. I mean, there's nothing. If she loves it and she's good, I mean, why not, right? Or even just generally, if it's fun, they should be able to play. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it in my view, and for many of the people I know, it's nothing wrong with it. So my main point is, you want to encourage them, but also create awareness for the great women athletes out there. I mean, without awareness, nobody's going to pay attention, right? And that's why I'm doing this, and that's what I'm trying to get at through these videos. I mean, yes, I only focused on 2 sports primarily, but those 2 sports are the sports I follow the most and I'm most familiar with. But other great sports, even softball. I mean, I haven't watched very many, but I watched a couple of softball games, and it's impressive. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So, anyways, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos, but And I encourage you to get out there and I encourage women who are watching this to to keep playing and love it. So, anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.